just dewy. It's something that's called collective consciousness, and I've noticed it's like there's like, from my subscribers, or you know, the feelings that I'm having, it's like I watch one of their videos and it's like, well, I had the same thought, and then I start, you know, piecing together, it's like, you know, other people's videos, and it's like, hey, this is kind of like the same topic, and I mean, it's like, or they'll say something, and it's like, hey, it's like, you know, somebody else said it, and it's just those little coincidences, and it's kind of interesting to think. Maybe I've watched, you know, too many. I grew up as a kid, and my childhood was in the 70s, so it's like we had like weird shows like In Search Of with Leonard Nimoy, and a lot of, you know, extraterrestrial stuff, but, you know, it's like the alter universe, and sometimes in my world, is that there are people that walk among us that aren't us, and I don't know. It's like I really think sometimes vloggers, I think maybe pretend that, you know, it's like vloggers are actually space aliens, and the YouTube is like this big mothership out in space, and we're like sending all our videos to the YouTube mainframe, and it's beamed out in this from a satellite to this mothership from another galaxy, universe, whatever. Heck, even different time, could be a time thing. But it's like we're recording people's lives, and you know, it's like what is life on Earth like, and you know, what we're interested in. So it's like I really think, you know, vloggers, particularly motor vloggers, because we're kind of like, you know, out there besides our living rooms, and we're like capturing stuff that's happening, and it's all going into this big spaceship. It was the time of Atlantis and stuff like that, and people used to communicate telepathically and use crystals and all this crazy, you know, old technology, because it's like, you know, they find those like old batteries that, you know, date back from, so it's just kind of, you know, strange that it's like, okay, I don't know what kind of a point I'm trying to get to, because I've had a lot of coffee, and I'm really kind of, yeah, whatever, but, okay, so it's like the age of Aquarius is like the age of communication type thing, and it is an air sign, so it all goes out in the air. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like what we're doing now with the internet and computers, because it's like, I'm going to take this video, I'm going to put it in my computer, then my computer is going to shoot it over the Wi-Fi system, which is going out into the air, and I piggyback, so it's like really going out into the air, and then it's going to be sent out to the satellite, and then shot to the mothership. Yep. So now you guys really know that I'm totally insane. That, you know, it's like if you can dream it, it becomes. And the Aborigines in Australia, they have that same thing. It's like everything is born from a dream, and your dreams eventually become reality. I mean, it's pretty incredible how far we've come since, like, I would even say the 80s, because it's like, Jesus Christ, it's like, do you remember video cameras from the frickin' 80s? They were sticking humongous. I mean, you would have to have, like, I mean, if you wanted to vlog back then, you'd have to put it on beta tape. What the crap? And it's like your CDs were these, like, bigger than LP size laser discs. Oh, and it's like, you know, laser discs were pretty cool. That was like the first CD, DVD, laser disc. You remember those big ass monsters? But it's like, I'm just amazed. It's like this little camera. or even my cell phone has more memory and speed than my computer did back in 1992. 2400 baud, 4 mega RAM, floppy disk drive, CD drive, tape drive. Do you remember the computers that plugged into the TV set? The Commodore and the Apple? Yeah. And then everything ran off the floppy disk. So it's like, you know, it's like our technology is crazy. Do some shoulder rolls at the light. Keep limber, you know? Oh, wow, 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 wow. So now you know where it's like where my mind's at sometimes, and it could be anywhere USA. I mean, I could say this is Wisconsin, and if there weren't any signs or anything like that, you'd probably think I was in Wisconsin.